Okay, Mr. Bordosky. Yes, I'm sorry, Frank.
My name is Frank Bordosky. I'm 76 years old, and I've lived here in Greenwood a little over 8 years.
No.
I'm retired from the military, and of those 20 years, 17 of them were in leadership positions. And leadership, some of you guys don't know what the hell it is. Excuse my French. Well, some of the things that I've noted since I've been attending the meetings in January is that some of you, and this doesn't fit all of you, if the shoe fits, wear it. You try to confuse the mayor when he's trying to say something or get something accomplished. You are arrogant about the positions that you've been elected to. You're not representing the citizens of this city. You're representing your own personal interests. And the influence, I think, is coming from outside. It's not coming from in here. It's coming from people out there that you're trying to fulfill their agenda. And the citizens of Greenwood are sick and tired of it. I tell you, I'm old, and I've been in leadership positions. And if I'd have treated my commanding officer the way y'all treat the mayor here, I'd still be in Leavenworth.
It ain't the Army.
It might not be the Army, but it's America. And let me finish my statement. If I'd have tried to lead a bunch of people into battle that I had treated like y'all treat the mayor, I'd have been a little article in my hometown newspaper, killed in action, and nobody would ever know. It's a sad, sad situation when people that have been elected to an office try to use that office for their own agenda. And that's what I see happening. You might not like what I'm saying, but it's what the people in Greenwood are saying. It's the people in Greenwood that you're representing. And it's about time you started representing them the way they elected you, or what they elected you for. You have a way of starting little rumors. Like a bunch of kids when I was growing up in the 40s and 50s, they'd play a game called gossip. And they'd whisper, a bunch of kids would be in a room at a party or something or another, and they'd whisper something in somebody's ear, a little secret. And they'd pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. And by the time it got back to the original person that said something, it absolutely resembled nothing about what they said. And that's the way rumors are getting started in this city about the mayor and about the council. Somebody drops a little hint here, and they say something to somebody, and it's just going right around. And before you know it, it's on Greenwood Topics, and it's totally distorted. Totally distorted. And nobody's got guts enough to put the name on there as to what they're saying except Mr. Newcomb. That's the only name I've seen on there. And I'm sick and tired of it. It's about time y'all started acting like men instead of children. I moved here to Greenwood 8 years ago because I thought it was a pretty neat place. I lived in Boonville for 9 years before that. And I've seen Greenwood grow. And I told my wife, I'm going to move there. I had a heart attack, couldn't take care of the place that I bought, so we moved here to Greenwood. I like Greenwood. I've got some good friends here. But the city government right now stinks. It started with the fiasco of the water department, and I know that it's not his fault. It's nobody's fault but this management. The council that existed the last 4 or 5 years have broken the city. They spent every dime they could on something that wasn't necessarily absolutely needed. And it's about time that you gentlemen put a stop to it and start doing for this city and not for individuals and their egos. I apologize if I upset you. For the media, if you want to quote me, you go right ahead. Because I'm not ashamed of what I've said. And I thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, sir.